Hello everyone, Miss Blackburn here. I'm going to go in and show you how to create your assignment for our personal narrative writing that you're going to be working on today. Hopefully at this point you have gone in and joined our writing class, but if you haven't, we'll go through that really quickly. I have borrowed somebody's username and password for eClass, so I'm going to use their account to show you what it looks like in your view. So once again, just like we talked about last week, typically we go into this My eClass course pages, but today, since we're going into the Google Classroom, we're going to go to this middle section and you are looking for the G Suite for Education link. If you've already gone in and set up your Google Classroom, you will not see this part again. But if you have not set it up and it asks you to verify you, again, just make sure it has your first and last name and then continue. Okay, there's a blank site here because you haven't done anything. So you are going to go up to this waffle. Has all the buttons. It's right beside your GCPS little link here. You're going to click on that. We're going down here to the Google Classroom. Okay, it's going to ask you to continue if you have not been in here before. So let's just continue. I am a student. Excellent. Okay, again, if you have not already done so, come in here really quickly. Just join. Just takes a minute. And there you go. Okay, so we have some friends that have already posted things in our Blackburn writing site. It is excellent. When you go in, you should notice that there is now an assignment here. It says upcoming. It's due Friday. It's our personal narrative. Notice whenever I hover over it, it actually is a link. So you can click right on that and it'll bring you right in here with what you need to do. It's telling you if you want to add or create files for your classroom or for your classwork, you're going to push this button, which we will do in just a moment, but we will click next. It will say mark assignments as done. You don't have to worry about that right now. We won't worry about doing that. Okay, when you go into an assignment, there will be directions. So for this one, you are going to be using the video from Dr. Treadwell to complete it. She's going to be giving you directions on exactly what it is you're supposed to be doing. The one thing that I want to tell you is this assignment is not due today. Even if you type the entire assignment, which is great. If you type your entire writing thing, that is great, but do not turn it in. You will be doing that on Friday. All throughout the week, you need to be making corrections and revising it. So all I want you to do is go in, create your writing assignment, and save it. That's all I need you to do. Do not turn in your assignment, okay? So what you're going to do is you're going to come over here to where it says add or create, and you're going to click that. It's going to give you some options. This one that says docs, that is like a Word document. That is where we type things in whenever we want it to be a story. So we are going to create a Google Doc. It takes just a minute to do so, or at least it does on my computer. So don't worry if it takes a second. Okay, it says turn it in when you're ready to submit all of your files for this assignment. Remember to turn it in. We're going to say got it, but you are not going to do that today. But what you will notice is that there is a document right here, okay? So it did not open the document, it just created it. So then when we want to actually do it, we're just going to click on that and it brings up your assignment, okay? So it says editors can now view your history. Editors would be me or Dr. Treadwell, so that is fine. We're just going to say I understand. Now notice up here, there is a very long title for it. If you wanted to change this, you do not have to, but if you wanted to change this, you could click on it. I double click it and it makes the whole thing turn blue. You could also just click at the end and delete all the way down. That would work. And then if you wanted to give it the title of whatever you're working on, we're writing personal narratives. So if you wanted to say trip to Florida, that could be the name of your assignment. You do not have to do that, but if you want to, that would be the place to change the title. Here is where you are going to write your assignment. You can change the font or what it looks like here. You can change the size of everything here just like you would in Word, but this is just a place where I can look at it as well. We could even be in this document at the same time. You could be typing, I could be typing, all at the same time. But again, this is where you're going to be doing your work. The nice thing about Google Docs is it saves it automatically for you. So when you're going in and you're typing, I had the best, oh, it is not typing, I am sorry. I had the best trip to Florida. Okay, when I do that, it saves it for me. If you notice right here, it says all changes saved in Drive. So you have already done it. You don't have to do anything. It saves it automatically for you. Okay, at the end of the week, you'll see that there's this turn it in button. This is where you're going to turn your work in right here. Do not click that today. Again, you're going to be making changes all week long, so you do not want to do that today. But this is where you will click when you are completely done by Friday. Okay, so you're going to type everything today, and that is fine. It'll be saved. Then you'll go in, make some changes tomorrow and Wednesday and Thursday. So you will have a list of things that they want you to do each day. By Friday, when you are finished, you will turn it in. But again, do not change it yet. Okay, so I'm seeing that all my changes have been saved. So I can just click right out of this. But it is still right there for me, and I can go back in, and there it is, and it's everything that I typed is saved right there, so you don't need to worry about doing anything. If I were to continue my story, it would add to it. But then when you go in, and after I've looked at it and given you some notes, you'll be able to see notes over here off to the side. If you notice, there's a little add comment thing, so when you go in, you may see comments from me saying, hey, this is great, or hey, why don't you try to do this in your writing? So it's a great place for us to interact within your writing piece, okay? So that's that. If you have any trouble or any questions, please be sure to ask through email or Dojo or the discussion board. Happy writing. Bye.